Hello, everyone. Welcome to God. It's a new day. My name is Khudisang, and I know it's been a minute. But every now and again, you have to pause, reassess, and prioritize. It's absolutely important. I wanted to come on here today, basically to remind us about the importance of planning and setting up schedules that are going to move the needle forward in your life. What am I saying? Learning to plan according to the kind of life that you want to live. It's very important because sometimes we find ourselves stuck because we're constantly busy doing nothing. We are constantly running around, being part of everyone else's schedule, and we forget to prioritize those things that are absolutely important to us, those things that are gonna ensure that we build this desired life that we envision. I want to remind you that the purpose of this channel is to help and encourage you to manifest your gifts and to manifest your talents and your skills, those things that you're exceptionally good at. That's why I'm here, to just help you to manifest those talents. And I want to encourage us basically to learn to set a schedule, the type of schedule that has in your to-do list. You must never ever set a to-do list that does not have that one item that is going to change your life. For example, if you want, let me make an example, just random. You want a PhD, right? You're studying towards your PhD, and you've set a schedule, right? And that schedule doesn't have a time out or a time allotted to your writing or to your thesis or to your research. And what happens most of the time is, if you don't get into the habit of prioritizing those goals that are going to ensure progress in your life, you find yourself stuck in a rut, and consistently, year in, year out, you wonder why it is that it appears that you're not making progress. And that is because you are not prioritizing those goals. You're not prioritizing the items in your to-do list that are gonna ensure that you are able to see progress in your life, right? Another example, you want to lose weight. Exercise and eating well should be part of your top 3 items for your to-do list. You should have a top 3. That top 3 is basically non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. In your top 3, if you're studying towards your PhD, perhaps, it should have between this hour and that hour, I'm on my research, I'm reading or I'm writing or, doing something, field work, whatever it is, it must be in that top 3. Whatever it is, if it's starting a business, if you're toying around with the idea of starting a business, your top 3 must have, it's going to be brainstorming. Okay, what's the name of my business? How do I want to come across? What's the story that I want to tell? What's the name of my brand? What are the new products that I'm going to launch and all of that? How am I going to grow my business? How am I going to get my business to the next level? If you are in corporate, your top 3 should include things like, how am I gonna ensure that I grow in this position? What it is, what do I desire? What do I want to see? Your top 3 should move the needle forward. I don't know how else to say this. You cannot have plans every day that are not ensuring progress in your life, that constantly put you in this cycle. That 31st December, you are in distress, you fall into depression because it seems like, hey man, wait, I've lived this year before. What did I achieve? We're all given opportunities. We're all given chances to change. We're all given chances to improve our lives. But the problem is that, you wonder why other people make progress and why it seems like other people are able to move forward, and then it's like I'm stagnant, it's like I'm stuck. The first thing you need to do is take responsibility for poor time management, because most of the time we fail because we just manage our time poorly. You find that in a day between 8 and 5, you've been running around putting out fires that have been caused by other people that have got nothing to do with you. You're consistently on the phone answering calls, responding to emails that are irrelevant, that are not moving the needle forward, that have got nothing to do with this life that you're trying to build. And I really want to urge us to learn to manage our time. When you learn how, can I use this word? Please permit me to use this word. Be a little bit selfish with your time. Those WhatsApps that come in and say hi, email hi. Hi what? Get to the point. Hi what? Can you not in that same message say hi? 123 123, right? So that I know when I sit down and attend to this WhatsApp, I'm going to get the full gist of the story in that one text, and I'm able to respond, right? Now, when you say hi, it means I must stop what I'm doing and respond and say hi and wait, right? Wait for what the message is about. So you've got to learn to block out time. I spoke about time batching the other time. Like, you will be so amazed at how productive you will be when you learn how to time block, you learn how to time batch. Like, listen, between 7 and 9, I'm not taking any calls. You can text, you can email, but I'm not taking any calls because there's this particular task that I want to get done. It must be achieved. And you have to be loyal to yourself and learn to keep the promises that you make to yourself. Stop negotiating yourself out of those important tasks that you're going to thank yourself for in the next 3 months. Because guess what? The next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next 12 months are going to come. They're going to happen with or without you. So now the onus lies with you. Like, are you going to be proactive in making sure that for the next 3 months, I want to see a change? For the next 3 months, I'm going to invest in working out, in eating better. For the next 3 months, I'm going to invest my time. I'm really going to focus. No distractions. I'm going to sacrifice for the next 3 months so that I can be able to see a change in my life. For the next 3 months, I'm focusing on sending out applications for that new job, or I'm going to focus on building my Instagram account for my business. I'm going to focus on building my brand, on marketing, on letting people know about what I do. Because you will be so amazed if you are consistently showing up with that particular goal, that particular item, that particular thing that you desire to see happening in your life. If you consistently show up for 3 months, 90 days, you will be so amazed at the progress that you're going to make. What am I saying today? I'm saying learn to prioritize the things that are important to you. There is no such thing as I don't have enough time. It's just that it's not important to you. If it's important to you, you are going to make time for it. If it's important to you, you will set aside time so that you can get it done. I have been wanting to launch my own fabric, just basically put out a lot of my own, fabric designs for quite a while. And I've constantly been saying, oh no, but I don't have enough time. And I realized, no man, that's an excuse. Sometimes we use the excuse of I don't have enough time because we're fearful, because we are, we're afraid to put ourselves out there. How many of you are watching today have a desire to start a business or a side hustle, but you keep saying you don't have enough time? Interrogate that phrase or that statement. It's not because you don't have enough time, it's because you're afraid. You're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of failing, you're afraid of what if it doesn't work out. But if you start telling yourself the truth, like, look, I'm gonna go with this thing and I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna make it happen regardless of the outcome. I'm gonna show up. And I started making time, like, okay, no distractions for the next 3 hours. I'm sitting here, I'm creating my own fabric. and it's been working out. And the validation comes when you realize that, oh no, actually people have been waiting for this. You know, like if I tell you the sales that I'm being really practical here because I want you to really understand the power of prioritizing the things that are important in your life. The sales of, you know, the products that are made from our own original fabric, they've been so amazing. Like it just blows my mind. And that's the validation that I think I needed, you know, in order to say, listen, if you make time for it, it will work out. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but if you consistently make time for it, if you consistently show up, you will be able to see results. So, top 3 goals. Make sure that your top 3 items in your to-do list have something to do with your goals. The goals that you've set aside for yourself to achieve this year, this month, or this week. You will not create a to-do list that has nothing to do with the life that you desire. It's absolutely important. My prayer for us this week, this month, is that we become courageous and we become bold in being who we are, in manifesting our gifts and our talents, and that we stop waiting for people to say well done and congratulations, and that we understand that we carry the grace and the anointing, and we've been called for such a time as this, and the world desires and is moaning and groaning to experience what we carry. My name is Godher-Its. I am here to teach you how to manifest your goals, how to manifest your talents and your skills with courage, without fear, and with boldness. This is Godher. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. I'm so grateful. I see you. Please drop a comment and let me know how you are going to smash these goals and how you're going to prioritize your to-do list to getting done the things that you desire. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a new day. I'm so grateful. Ciao.